Hello and welcome. I'm Lynn of Lynn X Stitches Creates, and welcome to a special edition unboxing of Forbidden Fiber Co. I had to cut the sticker. Sherlock Holmes box. It's a Halloween whodunit mystery box. So this is a mystery stitch that will start on October 1st. But I'm going to look through some of it. Some other upcoming boxes that are still available. Forbidden Fiber Co. has 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. That is their 2025 Advent box. Countdown starts December 1st, finishes on the 25th. I believe it goes all the way till Christmas Day. It might be Christmas Eve, but either way, I have done the Advent box the last couple of years. Love it. So excited for this theme. It comes in either yarn or cross stitch. So if you want to go right to the website, you can scan the code there. Other thing that's coming up after Christmas, starting on Boxing Day, December 26th, is the 12 Days of Dragon Desolation. It's based on The Hobbit. And once again, this box comes in yarn or cross stitch. I did not get this one. I didn't finish last year's, so I think I'm going to finish last year's during that time. But if you're interested in that, there's the code, QR code for that. So you can just go right to Forbidden Fiber Co. website. Leanne at Forbidden Fiber Co. is wonderful. I highly recommend anything she puts out. So here is how the box looks. And I may need to put my glasses on just because I can't read that. Eleanor Cartwright. That's what the sticker says. So it must have something to do with our whodunit. Very carefully rip that. Okay. So once again, this doesn't start till October 1st. This is an unboxing. If you got the box and you want it to remain a surprise, spoilers, I'm going to show you what's in the box. So I had someone come at me about doing an unboxing, and I was like, I put spoilers, spoiler alert, so I don't know, anyway. So we have this. Forbidden Fiber Co. presents The Secret in the Stitches, a Halloween whodunit mystery box. Years ago, beloved designer Eleanor Cartwright vanished without a trace. No answers, no closure, but now 13 mysterious clues have arrived, each in her own handwriting. Inside every package, you'll find a piece of the mystery. Read each clue carefully and find the reference location on the enclosed map. By the end, you'll have the full story and the chance to solve the mystery Eleanor left behind. Once you've collected all 13 clues, scan the QR code to visit the final page and submit your guess. Who killed Eleanor Cartwright? Submit your answer for a chance to win a $100 gift card to our online shop. But choose wisely. The truth is in the stitches. This cross-stitch pattern was made especially for this box and is printed in black and white for a little extra mystery. Open and stitch each clue in order, or open and stitch them all at once. The choice is yours. The finished pattern size is 113 wide by 146, so you can check the placement of your first floss clue. Once you have all the clues, you can start putting them together to solve the mystery. I would love to see your projects as you stitch. Use the hashtag FFC Sherlock so I can follow your project's journey. Make sure to tag at Forbidden Fiber Co. too. See the reverse side of this card for details on everything included in your box. Leanne and the Forbidden Fiber Co. team. So, on top, we have our project bag with, of course, Sherlock Holmes, Elementary, My Dear Watson. And on, oh, cool. And it's a pocket watch charm on the zipper pull. So very cool. Let's see. The phrase, Elementary, My Dear Watson, comes from the American film The Return of Sherlock Holmes in 1929. Even though the phrase doesn't appear at all in the original stories by Arthur Conan Doyle, all Sherlock lovers know and use it frequently. And that's great. We have a magnifying lens with an LED light. So, if a pipe is one icon of Sherlock, a magnifying glass would be his second, and his deerstalker cap, of course. We decided to give it a technology twist with this illuminated hand magnifying glass. Use it when your stitches get tiny. Love it. That I'll actually keep here in my sewing room, because there's times when I'm working on my sewing machine, or if I'm having to, rip out some stuff, that will come in very handy. We have Tobacco Barn. It's a soy wax melt max, yeah. Wax melts. Detective Sherlock Holmes has few vices, but his infamous pipe has to be his most famous. While smoking may be a bad habit, the amazing smell of pipe smoke is one I've always loved. Use these Tobacco Barn wax melts to set the Sherlock mood in your home. My grandfather smoked a pipe, and I used to love, he'd get fruit flavored tobaccos. Oh yeah, that's actually kind of nice. It doesn't, I wouldn't say that it smells like tobacco, and they don't have what's in it. It's maybe a little vanilla, a little maple. I'm not sure. That's nice though. I would use that. I would use that in my Maxwell. What? I read stories to my grandson today, and I was having all kinds of issues with words. My wax melt. Gosh. I would use that in my melter. Okay. Ooh, let's see. What's this? Ooh, we have 2 pencils. Crime is common, logic is rare. To a great mind, nothing is little. Love it. Sleuth pencils. Use these pencils to record your finds. Make a grocery list or put your hair up in a twist. Very cute. Ooh, tea cookies. We have key lime tea cookies. Lime tea cookies. What complements Darjeeling tea? Ooh, I missed that. Why lime cookie? Well, lime tea cookies, of course. The subtle but distinct citrus undertones in this delicate tea cookie is just the thing for a cuppa. Yum. I love these cookies. And here is the tea. Hampstead. There go my hands. Hampstead Organic Darjeeling Tea. So, while Sherlock Holmes' specific tea preference isn't explicitly mentioned in the Sherlock Holmes stories, many fans and tea enthusiasts believe Darjeeling would have been his choice when he wasn't drinking coffee. I think at that time, late 1800s, Darjeeling was a very popular tea. And we have our A bee is an exquisite chemist. That's the needle minder. So, did you know that in the Sherlock Holmes universe, both in the original stories by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle and in adaptations, Sherlock Holmes is depicted as a beekeeper? In his last bow, Sherlock Holmes retired, or his last bow, might be his last bow. Sherlock Holmes, retired and living among his bees, refers to his magnum opus as Practical Handbook of Bee Culture, with some observations upon the segregation of the queen. He dedicated his leisured ease to studying the working of bees, much like he once studied the criminal world. I did not realize that, and I'm a big Holmes fan. That's interesting. Okay, so we got a couple of other things in here. Here are all our clues, and inside each clue is a floss. So I'm not opening these yet. I will open these. I'll probably do, I don't know if I'll do like a vlog style, open them and then stitch and save it for 7 days, or if I will do it every day. I might challenge myself to do it every day. There's 13 clues. So October 1st to the 13th to see if I can keep up with the stitching. But those are all our clues and floss. Then I got 16 count Aida, because being a mystery, I find it easier to do it on Aida than on even weaver linen. So this is called Toasted Coconut. It's brown tones, which is not looking there. It's a very subtle brown. A little bit of pink here and there, a little bit of gray. Very pretty. Not very big. Nice size. So the goal is to keep up with it. Keep up with that, keep up with my walking, be sewing, you know, all the things. Take care of my grandson. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Oh, let me read to you about the clues. It says included in your box are 15 individually wrapped 10-yard skeins of 100% cotton hand-dyed floss. I hope you could hear that over the bag. So that means there's at least 2 days that have 2 skeins of floss, which may mean that, you know, there's not many stitches on those colors. The fabric, the included fabric, Toasted Coconut, is one of our most popular hand-dyed colors. So the last thing, there's 2 things left in here. I'll show you the map first. So it says Victorian London, circa 1901. So we've got, on the front it says, The Secret in the Stitches, Forbidden Fiber Co., a Halloween whodunit mystery. So here is the map of London. And it's got some things marked on there. Queen Mary's Gardens, 221B Baker Street Station, Buckingham Palace, Westminster Abbey, Scotland Yard, Victoria's Embankment Garden, Piccadilly Circus, Covent Garden, Royal Opera House, the British Museum, Tower of London, and Tower Bridge. So when I was there in May, we stayed, yeah, that's the British Museum there, and we stayed within a block of that area. So, So it'll be interesting to use the map. And then lastly, we have the pattern, which is called However Improbable. Inspired by Sherlock Holmes, we've printed this pattern in black and white to keep it a little mystery. Stitch each color as you open them or wait until the end. The adventure is yours. We will email a full color PDF pattern on November 1st. So, when you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. So, we have Sherlock Holmes' front door. Like it. So yeah, the back lists the colors and the stitch count. So there's 1, 2, 3 that have less than 170 stitches, colors, and then there's 1, 2, 3 that have over 1,000 stitches. So it'll be a challenge to keep up with it, but I'm gonna definitely try to. So yeah, 113 by 146. I love the names. One of the colors is called Holy Moly. No, there's one that has, holy cow, really? It must be on the door. It's called The Game is Afoot. 6,650 stitches? You ain't getting that done in a day. That's a few days. Holy cow. I hope somehow that's wrong. There's some back stitching. Oh my goodness. Well, there's the challenge for October. But I think this will be pretty. Definitely think it'll be cool. So, and it was designed by Kelly King. So we shall see. So that's everything. Yep. It should be a fun time. If you haven't gotten an advent calendar, I highly recommend Forbidden Fiber Co. There's still, I was on the website today, there are still a few of them left, so anyway, so that's it for me. I will see you next week. Have a great night. Happy stitching, everyone.